Hello everyone, welcome back to Madden 24. We are back on the channel. Madden 24 now live, which means it's time for me to get into Madden 24 franchise mode. Well, you know what? We picked the Chicago Bears for our franchise team in Madden 24. Announced that about 2 weeks ago, I think. So it's finally here. Time to get into this game. Going to create our own custom coach, of course. And a Chicago legend is going to lead this team. So here it is in the menu. Looks about the same as last year. I don't mind that. Got to go here and just line up to find sort of the roster and take a look here at these guys here. And here it is. Here's the team. Went over this slightly in the team reveal video. Now we're going over it here a little bit more in depth. And really what I want to do, hopefully, the hope is build this team around this man, Justin Fields. 77 overall, a star dev, 91 throw power, 82 deep accuracy, 79 medium accuracy, short accuracy is at an 85, but you see that awareness rating at a 65. So what that's going to do is that's going to make actually using these accuracy ratings, that's going to make them a little tougher. We are going to get those random inaccurate throws from time to time because of that awareness rating. That is a really important rating when it comes to quarterbacks in Madden. So we're going to be fighting that really all this first year, maybe even second year with him. But I do think with his just dynamic running ability to improvise, I think he could really be special for us. I really hope I can make it work with Justin Fields. Then one of the core pieces, I won't say core, but kind of a key piece, is going to be Cole Kmet. That might sound weird, but hey, they signed him to a pretty decent sized contract. So yeah, I mean, I know those numbers don't jump out at you. They don't seem amazing, but the game doesn't actually have the contract extension. These are, I believe, super early. These rosters might be from July. Mid-July possibly. So we have Darnell Wright here, was the first round pick for this Bears team. 74 overall, hidden dev trait, of course. And yeah, I mean, from what I've heard from this guy, I've tried paying some attention to Bears camp, what's going on there, and it sounds like this guy looks like a stud. The Bears are very pleased with this guy. 94 strength, and yeah, he looks really good. Got to get those run block ratings up, pass block finesse, those things got to get up going forward with him. But I think there's a lot of potential here, and hopefully, I'm assuming it's probably a star hidden dev. If I had to take a really wild guess, probably be star dev for him. I doubt it'll be superstar. Then we have Braxton Jones here. He will be manning the left side of this offensive line. It's out of Southern Utah. Does have star development as well. I'm assuming Darnell Wright has star development, but either way, both those guys having star development is a good thing for us and a good thing for this offensive line as we try to protect Justin Fields. His rating's pretty good, actually, slightly better in some key attributes, some of the core attributes than Darnell Wright, but I think Darnell Wright probably has higher upside than Braxton Jones. And then we got Cody White here. Starting center for us, 31 years old. So when we get to scouting, we're going to have to focus on, I think, trying to find that next center of the future for us, because Cody White here, I would assume, is probably going to have some heavy regression for year two. I'm already thinking ahead. These are things you have to think about when building a team. We don't want to be sort of caught with our pants down, kind of just we don't really have an answer at center. I want to have an answer at center because we have some weapons here, and I would like Justin Fields to be able to stay upright and be able to get the ball to these guys. One of these guys, DJ Moore, was acquired in that trade from Carolina. Carolina moved up to get Bryce Young. And DJ Moore, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Catching traffic looks really good, actually. Short route looks good. Medium route looks good. All his route running looks pretty good. And you see that new feature there, restructure contract. We are probably nowhere near the time that we would consider restructuring that deal. 3 years remaining on it, 2023, 2024, and 2025. Actually gets cheaper for us. So, yeah, that is a positive to have a player this good, this young, under contract for the somewhat medium to long term. Take a look at the rest of that receiving room. We got Darnell Mooney, money with 2 O's, Dante Pettis, Scott here, Chase Claypool, who was acquired, I believe, for a second-round pick last season, and then we have Equanimous St. Brown. Now we take a look here at the defense, and first glance, it looks like, I think it looks good, but that defensive line just leaves a lot to be desired. It's going to be really hard to stop the run, I think. It's going to be really hard to get pressure. We're going to be asking a lot of guys like Eddie Jackson this season. And he's also 29 years old, so I'm assuming, once again, that regression that I always talk about is going to come for him very soon. Probably as early as this upcoming, once to get through this season. I would not be shocked to see him go down to potentially an 83, 82 overall, 90 speed. Those are the ratings that you worry about, that speed rating. Does that go down to, kind of the sub 90s? When that happens, that could be a real concern for us. Just so he doesn't have speed to maybe try to break up those sort of deep bomb plays that you can end up having to deal with in the NFC North. I mean, this is a division that has some pretty dynamic receivers that can, take it over the top on you. And so that's something you have to look for. Safety, center, these are all kind of aging positions for this team. Jaquan Brisker out of Penn State. Very impressive rookie season. Future looks bright for him. So hopefully we can keep that up here in year 2. And, big hitter, has the big hitter trait. Also has 88 hit power, 76 awareness. That's pretty good, actually, for someone so young. So that is a positive on the defense for us. We come back through here, look around some more, and again, that defensive line, the edge position is just non-existent, really. As the team is in a 4-3, not going to change it to a 3-4 just yet. I may consider it at some point in the season if I feel like I need to change the playbook to kind of just maybe to give ourselves a different look if I need to do that, if that ever happens, which, it does happen from time to time where I'm just like, all right, we need to change up this playbook. I've had that happen before, so that's something that could happen. But right now we're going to try to just stay in this 4-3 defense for this first season. We'll sort of reevaluate at the end of this first season. Do we need to switch to a 3-4? One of the moves we are going to replicate from real life because it happened before this series started. I didn't know Dalvin Cook was already 28 years old. That's so old for a running back now. That's weird to say. Like, yeah, 28, that's like old. Like, I'm 28, like, Jesus. So, either way, looking through here and just trying to find one. Yannick Ngakoue recently signed by the Bears because they desperately need edge help. Now, I won't be able to, I forgot to do this in the video. I will go back in and actually give him, I believe he signed a 1 year, I believe it was $8 to $10 million. I'm not 100% sure on what he signed, but $8 to $10 million sounds right. So once again, you can't do that in Madden still. That's still something you can't do. You can't just sign a guy off the street and give him, whatever the deal. You can't adjust the money. Still can't do that. So, so there's Yannick Ngakoue. That helps the defense a little bit. Then we have Tyreek Stevens, another guy I have been hearing really good things about. They're really pleased with this corner out of Miami. 91 speed. Take a look here at some of these ratings here. 72 man cover, 70 zone. Tackles a little low, 65 awareness. That kind of gives you pause, but he might be a guy that we're going to need to get on the field just so he can get that awareness rating up. If you don't, he won't get the necessary skill points to up that awareness rating, and that's a really important rating. I know that sounds weird, but it's one of the most important ratings for these players in Madden is that awareness rating. And we're going to spend actually a big part of this episode with this. Now, don't expect this every sort of off season, but the training camp mini games are back in Madden 24. This is a really big feature, and so we come in here, and there we go. We hit the first one right there. I remember playing these in the beta, and they were pretty fun. So we come here with Justin Fields, and we hit 2 of those. A little bit out of reach right there. Come back around here, trying to navigate a little bit here so we can get these, and thought we could get 2 of them right there. Could only get 1. You really have to hit it early, I think. So this one's not good. We don't hit any of them. Probably should look for the middle of the field to try to hit someone instead, but we just come through here again. Probably should hit circle for that. It's so weird because you think about, all right, we got to hit these things in the middle. So we hit that one. Can we hit the second one? Nope. Just a little bit too much air on that ball. And this time we're going to try to hit square, try to get some of these, and we get none of them. I thought I could hit 3 of them that time, and so we only hit 0 of them. So we come back here. Fields, we hit this one, we hit that one, and then we get bronze. And then I come back, I try again here. Can we get something a little bit different this time? Can we try to get silver? So we can get, I don't know if you, I should have looked to see if you actually got 1 skill point for this one or not, if you hit silver. But yeah, so that's why you would do these. You get like 1 skill point if you can get gold for sure, and the XP. Bronze, silver, all give you XP, so there's that. So we get bronze right here, so at the very least we're gonna get a little bit of extra XP. It's 1500, so that's a decent amount of XP, I think. Especially for younger players, that's who these are more, and for your rookies. So we hit that one right there. Can we get to silver? And we do get to silver. Not gonna be able to get to gold. And then I throw this one. I tried navigating. I probably should have kept going the other way. But so we only get 10,000. We get silver here. And that's where we're going to end it right there on that one. But here's rushing attack. And I didn't I was just kind of... The servers were having issues all Monday night. So I was just trying to get through some of these kind of quick before I got kicked off the server. For what I've been reading... it's important to celebrate in here because you get more points. So we probably could have actually got gold on this one if I would have took time to read what the directions say. So remember that, kids, always read the directions first, and you might save yourself some trouble later. So we probably could have got gold on this one, and we get tackled right there. Going with Khalil Herbert. And we're getting some good lead blocking here. And this is where I'm like starting to worry about my linebackers, actually. It's like, geez, you guys can't catch them. So a little toss play here. Make the man miss. And then here we go. We get ankle breaker. And I probably should have celebrated right there. I always forget to do the celebrations because I've had some bad times with the celebrations before where you celebrate and then you get tackled and then you fumble the football. So we have 14 seconds left. And then I'm not sure how we got tackled right there. It doesn't look like we got tackled, but apparently we did. So, yeah. Herbert gets into the end zone again. Celebration dive bonus, so you get plus, I think, what was that, 500? 200 or 500. I kind of forgot that quickly. Herbert I should have been jumping in each time. So we get 43,000. I probably could have easily got gold if I was paying attention to what those directions said. So remember, when you do these... be sure to celebrate and jump into the end zone and all that other good stuff. Try to make people miss. Even if you're going to clear them, come back, make them miss, and try to get more points. So we get 1,500 skill points, or 1,500 XP, not skill points. That'd be a lot of skill points. So then we have a punting one, cough and punt. And I kind of messed up first time here, but then the second time, we got it. Pretty decent, actually. I did not try for the gold in too many of these. Just at some point I was like, I'm not, once again, trying to get through them quickly. Maybe when we do them next season. I actually think you can do these throughout the actual season, depending on your focus players. For your weekly practice, you'll get sort of these mini games throughout the season. So you'll always have time to do these and get upgrades for your players. I'm not sure if you'll have a chance to do them every single week. That might be a little overpowered here, but yeah, let me hit that one right there. So there we go. We get silver, and I'm just going to take the silver and be happy with that and leave. I think with these ones, if you get silver, the punting and kicking ones, actually think you do get 1 skill point if you get silver. So not all of them give you a skill point, but here is the sort of bull rush ones. I'm stuck on this guy. I'm trying to get by him here. We're getting knocked around. We get past that guy. Then we get kind of stuck on this guy here. I have to go back around. Then we get by him, and then we hit Justin Fields. I could have got gold on this one, but I missed Justin Fields the first time. I went for the tackle, and then I had to tackle him without getting the smash bonus. So did not get the smash bonus the second time, or the first time, but eventually did. But either way, even with silver on that one, you do get 1 skill point. So then they have this kicker one, and this one's pretty cool, except I could not hit the goddamn, sorry for swearing, but we're 15 minutes in the video, so I think YouTube's cool with me getting a goddamn in there. I could not hit the target thing. I could get the ball into like the red little square there, but I could not hit the target thing at all. Tried a bunch of times, could not do it, so only got silver, but we get 1 skill point for our kicker. And we look through the rest of these, and DB battle, nope, not gonna do that one. So we do pass, skeleton, outmanned. I probably should have did this with Justin Fields instead, but take a look here. Gonna read, and you see that you'll be awarded for longer passes, things like that. So here we come with PJ Walker, our backup, and again, you think the backup quarterback would be important. I haven't played enough of this game. I don't know if quarterbacks can get hurt or not in Madden 24 yet. I know in Madden 23, I don't think quarterbacks could actually get hurt. I don't think that was something that could happen. So trying to navigate the pocket, then we get picked off here, intercepted. So this isn't going well so far. And then we're going to try to just throw this one up to Claypool. He can't go up and get the ball. So that's not good. So this is not going well so far. But then we eventually find a good pass here to Darnell Mooney. We get a touchdown. So now we come back again, looking, throwing, gonna find the Mooney again, and that gets us to bronze like right away. So it doesn't take much. So if you guys were like way better than me at Madden, you always tell me, you know, in my comment sections how much you would smoke me. You probably would. I'm not great at this game. You know, if you're someone who's like that good at the game, you should be able to get gold on these pretty easily. Except not me though. I can't get gold. So we find this pass here to Mooney, and we have about 3.8 seconds left. And we're gonna throw this one up here to Moore. He can't come with it, but Darnell Mooney comes down with it, and that gives us bronze. And I accidentally hit continue, so be careful when you do these to not hit X right away. I wanted to try again, but I didn't, and then you're kind of just done. You can't try again. So our punter gets some upgrades here, and he's pretty good kick power. So we're going to use both of these upgrades on his accuracy. Try to get that up. And you see here, he's going to get a +2. Come back again for it. And he is going to get a +2. So we get +4 overall accuracy for him. Up to a 76 accuracy. So that is pretty good there. For our punter. Hopefully we don't have to see him too much this season. Hopefully we're not doing too much punting, but Khalil Herbert, pretty good ratings, except the catching rating. And I do like trying to throw the ball to our running backs. So we are going to actually upgrade receiving for him. And he does get +1 catching, +2 catch in traffic. And then we're going to come back here, Travis Gibson, and he's going to get speed rusher, +2 finesse moves, +1 awareness, and +1 pursuit. So those are all guys who got some training camp skill points, and +2 kick accuracy for Cairo Santos. So pretty good right there. He has a really good face. I don't know if that actually is his face or if that's just like a random EA generated face. Looks pretty good, so that's why I think it's his actual face scan. So either way, we're gonna get some game action here. We're giving you a lot in this episode. Here it is, preseason football. Don't you love preseason football? So here we are, Justin Fields, Ryan Tannehill. First look at some new presentation, kind of the same setting they've used for the past couple years, But first look here at some presentation from Madden 24. And we do the play the moments. And then in typical play the moments fashion, it's like, you want to play a bunch of defense? It's like, no, I don't want to play just defense. So we come into a hole here, 14-0, which is just rad. And I thought I had game day momentum off, but apparently the game decided I still have it on. So one pass right there to Khalil Herbert. And we're going to come back here. Justin Fields, we're 4th and inches actually. Decided to go for it. Read option here. And Justin Fields, he's going to keep it, and he's going to get out of bounds. Does not stop the clock actually, because it's still the first quarter. So that's it for Justin Fields. Here is PJ Walker coming in here. Equanimeous St. Brown with a catch underneath. Going to show some of this game here. Why not? A little bit of Madden gameplay. First gameplay of the new Madden. And we get a nice run right there. Pick up the first down in the red zone. Walker looking. Going to find Equanimeous St. Brown. That's a touchdown. And the Bears are on the board. Equanimeous St. Brown, the Notre Dame product. Couldn't make it happen in Green Bay. Trying to rebuild his career here in Chicago. Maybe he can actually do that. You know, that would be nice. But, you know, either way, nice play right there. We come back here, 4th quarter now, and just scrambling around here with PJ Walker. Doesn't exactly have the same type of speed that Justin Fields had, but he has just enough to pick up the first down right there. So we're still trailing here, 14-23, play action look. Just going to dump this one off to Deonta Foreman. And he's going to get all the way at the 1. 2nd and goal here. Now we're going to go little slant action right here to Dante Pettis. Touchdown, Bears. There we go. Right there. Trying to stay in this football game. And I have to say, the presentation looks really good this year. I have to give them a lot of credit. Not a lot of these elements were in the beta. And so, nice play right there by Jones to swat that away. And that will force the Titans to kick a field goal instead. So 26-21, 3 minutes left. Can we get down the field and score a touchdown and take a lead here in this football game? Late stuff here. And I kind of like running these sorts of, it's kind of a great situation, honestly, to, you know, kind of a high leverage situation. You don't get to practice for these too much. And then we try going at the seam with Robert Tonyan. Probably should have hit that a little bit sooner. Tried seeing the stuff underneath first. So Walker here navigates the pocket. Going to find Foreman. Makes one man miss. Then gets out of bounds. That sets us up at the 26 here. With around 2:27 left to go in this game. So now here comes PJ Walker navigating the pocket. Going to find St. Brown again. And he's going to get out of bounds. 2:22 left. So here we come back again. Going to be a play action look here. Walker looking. Maybe had X. I wasn't too sure because that'd be throwing into that other corner. And I think that probably would have got picked off by that other corner, honestly. So we come back again. I noticed that safety. We're going to send this running back out here. Make that safety come down. That should give us enough of a window to hit Dante Pettis on the slant in the end zone. And the Bears going to take their first lead here. I know it's only preseason, but, you know, you like to win either way. You know, I mean, if there's a game, you want to win it. And, yeah, look, I like these kind of like late game, close game celebrations they added this year. Hopefully they don't get like repetitive. Hopefully added enough so it kind of keeps it differently, or kind of keeps it fresh and different. But now the defense has to do its job, and this is like our 3rd string defense. This is a lot of guys that probably aren't going to make the team. So these are like guys who might make our practice squad, and that was not good right there. That was not good at all. That guy was in position to make a play. Colbert's like, what are you doing, guy? So here comes Will Levis looking, throws this one, gonna find his tight end for the touchdown. And the Titans retake the lead with 30 seconds left. So we come back out here. Now PJ Walker, 26 seconds left. Equanimeous St. Brown, look at that, wide open, no one near him. Equanimeous St. Brown is gone. Touchdown, Bears. We retake the lead with 17 seconds left. Look at that. He just got left completely open there. Not sure what type of defense they were really playing. I noticed him right away. I thought if he can get open, he's going to have a free release. And yeah, got up to speed really quickly, and no one could catch him right there. Yeah. So that was like a really easy touchdown. This is an old Madden, so that was a nice way to start things out. Game's almost over. We come back in, a little bit of defense here. 5 seconds left. Will Levis looking. I mean, this is already not good, and we decide to just pick this one off. First user pick of the year, Madden 24. So I know it's only preseason, but our first bit of game action here in Madden 24 goes pretty well. Look at these post-play interactions with the players as well. I think that stuff looks really cool, honestly. So there we go. 36-33 is your final. We come away with a pretty big, what am I saying pretty big? This is preseason. But either way, pretty nice victory. PJ Walker played pretty well. 20-25, 4 touchdowns. We saw a little bit of Justin Fields, but PJ Walker, you know, for the time he got, looked pretty decent actually, even if it was against second and third stringers. Nice run there by Justin Fields. PJ Walker, we're kind of able to get outside the pocket with him, but yeah, I mean, there was a few times where we did run the football in this game. Bits I played, I didn't show you. Running feels good. I mean, this game in general actually just does feel pretty nice, actually. Like, player movement. Yeah, it just feels really fluid and just really nice to play, honestly. Doesn't feel too... There's previous years of Madden where you felt like you were kind of like stuck in the mud, and it felt real just robotic to move to players. This, it doesn't really feel like that this year. I feel like they've always gotten player movement better and better and better, and this year feels like some of the best player movement that we've had in a long time in a Madden game, in my personal opinion. So we are 1-0 in preseason. We have to talk to the press here a little bit. And Noah Sewell was viewed as a pick with a lot of upside. What area of his game have you been focused on? And we just go with player recognition here. Wasn't really sure what else to go with. Kind of just put me right on the spot. So we go with here, play recognition. How far has he come? I guess he's making progress. We don't get anything else after this. It doesn't like say anything like, oh, you get a +2 to play recognition or anything like that. It just asks us about him and then we leave. So there's that. We have some upgrades here, but these are just for kind of end of roster guys. So we are just going to hit just upgrade all players. These are guys who maybe won't even make the roster, honestly. So just gonna get right through those. So there it is. The first episode of Madden 24 Bears franchise is in the books. We got some training camp mini games. We got one free agent signing. We got and a little bit of gameplay in here, preseason, which I normally don't do. So I want to thank you for watching this episode of Bears franchise. When we come back next episode, we're gonna finish up this preseason. We're not gonna play any of this. Finish it up. Get to the cut days, and then we're going to take on the Green Bay Packers, the start of the Jordan Love era. Jordan Love versus Justin Fields, #1. And I am excited for that game in real life and in the game. So if you want to see that and more, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.